Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lumopop channel. Today's story isn't just another piece of celebrity gossip. It feels like a scene pulled straight out of a drama, filled with tension, whispers, and the kind of poetic irony that makes you question where reality ends and storytelling begins. Because this week, at what was supposed to be a day of joy, laughter, and new beginnings, the spotlight shifted in the most unexpected way. All eyes turned not to the bride, not to the vows, not to the music of celebration, but to two of the biggest stars of Chinese entertainment, Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi. And the story of how they were asked to leave Mei Mei's wedding has sent shockwaves through fandoms across the globe. Let's dive deep into what really happened, why it matters, and why this single moment has become the most talked about accident of the season. A wedding everyone was waiting for. Weddings in the entertainment world are rare jewels, moments where private lives peek into the public eye. When Mei Mei, a beloved actress known for her elegance and soft-spoken charm, announced her marriage, fans everywhere rejoiced. It wasn't just a celebration of love, it felt like proof that fairy tales can still exist in an industry built on illusions. The guest list was glittering. Stars from music, drama, and even global fashion houses filled the grand hall. Cameras flashed like lightning. The scent of flowers filled the air. Every detail seemed perfect, until, slowly, a ripple of tension began to move through the room. Enter Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi. When Liu Yuning, the soulful singer with a voice that breaks hearts, walked in alongside Zhao Lusi, the radiant actress whose smile has lit up countless dramas, the crowd couldn't help but turn. They were elegance embodied. For many, just seeing the two in the same frame was enough to make the night unforgettable. But fate, as it often does, had other plans. The mistake that changed everything. Reports differ about what exactly went wrong. Some say it was a misunderstanding about the seating arrangement, that Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi accidentally sat at a table reserved for family, sparking quiet disapproval. Others claim it was a misstep in etiquette, perhaps a comment, perhaps a gesture, that struck the wrong chord in the delicate fabric of the evening. Whispers say Zhao Lusi, radiant in her gown, accidentally drew more attention than the bride herself. The cameras loved her. Fans online loved her. And in a setting where the spotlight was meant to shine only on Mei Mei, this became a silent storm. Whatever the truth, the result was undeniable. The couple was quietly but firmly asked to leave the wedding. Silence in the room. Imagine the scene. The music still played, the laughter still echoed, but there was an invisible crack in the atmosphere. To see two stars of such stature walking out, Liu Yuning with his tall frame, silent, protective, Zhao Lusi with her head held high, grace in every step, felt almost like watching a drama unfold live. Some guests lowered their eyes, pretending not to see. Others followed with wide stares, phones buzzing in their hands. A wedding became a stage, and the actors didn't even need a script. Social media explodes. Within minutes, the outside world knew. Clips appeared on Weibo, TikTok, and fan forums. Why would anyone ask Zhao Lusi to leave? She's a queen. Liu Yuning did nothing wrong. This is humiliation. If Mei Mei truly loved her friends, this wouldn't happen. Maybe this was all a misunderstanding blown out of proportion. Theories bloomed like wildfire. Was it jealousy? Was it tradition? Was it simply an accident with no deeper meaning? But as always, the internet isn't just a mirror, it's an amplifier. What could have been a quiet, forgettable moment became a global storm. The emotional weight. Let's step back for a moment. Why does this matter so much? Why do millions of fans feel anger, sadness, and protectiveness over two celebrities being asked to leave a wedding? Because in entertainment, stars don't just perform, they carry dreams. Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi are more than artists, they're symbols of perseverance, beauty, and authenticity. To see them treated in a way that felt dismissive struck a chord with fans who see themselves in their struggles. It's not just about chairs at a table. It's about respect. It's about dignity. It's about the reminder that even the brightest stars can be dimmed by misunderstanding. The poetic irony. Think about it. A wedding, a day that celebrates unity, love, and acceptance, became the stage for exclusion. Two figures who embody the beauty of storytelling were forced into silence. It almost reads like the script of a tragic romance, written not for television but by fate itself. And yet, maybe there's a hidden poetry in this. Because sometimes, the moments where we are pushed away are the very moments that remind us of our strength. Liu Yuning's quiet strength. Witnesses say that when asked to leave, Liu Yuning didn't protest. He didn't argue. He simply nodded, placed a protective hand near Zhao Lusi's shoulder, and walked with her toward the exit. That silence spoke louder than words. It wasn't defeat, it was dignity. A refusal to create chaos in someone else's celebration. A reminder that grace isn't about staying, it's about leaving without bitterness. Zhao Lusi's radiance. And Zhao Lusi, they say she smiled, even as she walked out. A soft, bittersweet smile that fans are now replaying endlessly. To smile in that moment was not weakness, it was power. It was the statement, "You cannot dim my light, even if you turn me away." What fans are saying now? Armies know this feeling well. K-pop fans know what it's like when the ones you admire are misunderstood, when the media twists stories, when silence becomes louder than truth. That's why the reaction has been so fierce, so emotional. In Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi, fans see their idols, their artists, their own struggles. They see the universal truth. Sometimes, being cast aside doesn't mean you don't belong. It means you shine too brightly for the space you're in. A message beyond the wedding. This story isn't just about a mistake. It's about how we, as fans, as people, respond to moments of exclusion. Do we let them define us, or do we rise above? Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi rose above. And maybe, just maybe, Mei Mei's wedding will not be remembered only for the vows, but for the silent lesson taught by two stars who walked away with grace. Closing thoughts. As fans, we often look for happy endings. But maybe the true beauty lies in the messy, unscripted moments, the ones that break our hearts, but also remind us of resilience. So the next time life asks you to leave the table, remember Liu Yuning's silence, Zhao Lusi's smile, and the way they turned humiliation into poetry. Because sometimes, being asked to leave isn't the end of your story. Sometimes, it's the beginning of a legend. And that's today's story. What do you think, fam? Was this just a misunderstanding, or was it something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because one thing is clear. This mistake has already rewritten the narrative of the season.